Anger. It's not something we want to wake up to and aspire to be in a day. I mean, when was the last time you said, gosh, I can't wait to get up and see how angry I can get today? Or can't wait to hang out with so-and-so because that just makes me boil. Just makes me angry. But it happens. Someone cuts you off in traffic. You can't find a parking place near where you need to be. You drop some of your breakfast, maybe your coffee on yourself on your way to work. A child's not cooperating on your way out the door. A client misbehaves. A neighbor just isn't being neighborly. You hear someone make a racial slur, but you don't do anything about it. Someone breaks something irreplaceable that's special to you. You don't know what to do. Someone hurts you by saying something disrespectful, mean, belittling, or someone shares a lie about you, and others seem to be easily buying into it. We can get angry. I mean, you get the idea. Some days don't take much for us to go over the line to boiling, to be short with others. Speaking to the followers of Jesus, Paul shares a bit of encouragement in Ephesians 4:26. This is the J.B. Phillips translation. If you're angry, be sure that it's not out of wounded pride or bad temper. Never go to bed angry. Don't give the devil that sort of foothold. If you're angry, make sure it's not on you, not out of your pride or just being wounded or being overlooked. I confess that can happen more than I would like to say. I feel wounded. Feelings get hurt. I think I should be treated better. I get frustrated and then I get angry. Oh, how pride and arrogance can get in the way, can't they? Paul also reminds us of a simple bad temper, just waiting there to take it out on others. I've waited too long a line, or so I thought. And I was waiting in this line and this sales associate was taking her time. I was in a hurry. I was impatient. I thought I was too important to wait. I was just about to say something snarky with a tone of frustration, a little anger. And just then she looked over at me and she said, "Oh, you're that lady pastor. I love the way you pray." Shoomp. If I had said what I wanted, what I was thinking, the devil sure would have gotten a foothold. That I can tell you. So Ephesians 4:26 in the Voice says it this way. When you're angry, don't let it carry you into sin. I was so close to being carried away, wasn't I? Such great insight. If we carry our anger too long, what do you think happens? What do you think happens to us? Our anger may move from our head to our heart. And then there's a better chance of doing damage to our heart. When our heart is wounded or broken or damaged, in those cracks, there's room for anger to take root. Bitterness. There's one place where the devil really can do their work. It isn't that we aren't human and never expect us to get angry. I mean, God knows we're humans. Even Christ followers. We're better than that, but we will get angry. So what Paul is recommending here is that we navigate our anger quickly, authentically, vulnerably, and intentionally. Eugene Peterson says it in such a helpful way, in an honest way. Not to hurt another. That's the sinful way. The Message says, Ephesians 4:6 this way. Go ahead. Be angry. You do well to be angry. Get it out. But don't use your anger as fuel for revenge. And don't stay angry. Don't go to bed angry. Don't give the devil that kind of foothold in your life. We do need to be vulnerable and authentic, enough to recognize our own feelings, even when those feelings are anger, but to put boundaries on it. not letting the anger hang out for so long that it becomes fuel that we aim at others, that breaks relationships and wounds other people as you have been wounded. Go to bed free and clear, forgiven, or sharing forgiveness. Peaceful. Giving no space to the devil to dance in your head, your heart, and your soul. It's just not worth it. You deserve so much more, and so do all of Abba's kids around you. Pray with me. Gracious God, sometimes we wear our feelings on our sleeves. Right now, in the chaos that we're living in, and the confusion, and the words we hear, and the way we see others being treated, and the way we feel like we're being treated, what we see is unconscionable. We get angry. We get angry. And it's okay to be angry. It's okay to identify that, to know what we're feeling, to know what we're experiencing. But it's not okay to use our anger to harm and hurt others. We need to trust you. We need to depend upon you. We need to walk in you. We need to turn our anger over to you, to tell you how we're feeling. You already know. And then to take a breath and ask your Spirit to fill us in new and fresh ways so that when we encounter other people around us, we don't share that anger with them. They may not be the targets. They may be innocent bystanders. We want others to see your love and grace in us. As hard as it is, that is our prayer. So may we be open, attentive, intentional, surrendering, and allowing you to transform our anger to ways that we can be of encouragement to others. We ask all this in Jesus. Amen. Kathy, now we invite you to help us with another breath practice. Sometimes when we're angry, when I'm angry, when I get frustrated, when I change my breathing, man, it sure makes a difference in me. So maybe you can teach us to practice again. Thanks, my friend.
For today's breathing, we're going to continue to concentrate. Everyday objects. I'm choosing my bedside table, allowing my eyes to settle on what is in my life. Once your eyes have settled, allow the lips to touch lightly. Keep your focus on the everyday object, and then inhale through nose, exhale through nose. As the process of breathing continues, allow your eyes also to relax, although remained on the object. Two more inhale and exhale cycles. And then release. Thanks for breathing with me.